Hello beautiful people, thank you so much for tuning in to this, my first tin whistle review of 2022. Today we are reviewing the deQuelery Low D whistle in the Artist series. It's an aluminium whistle and you guys have heard this once or twice on the channel before, so I'm going to take you through the overview of it, the features, the sounds, and of course this cute little case that it comes in, and we're going to give this a play and yeah, help you guys get to know if this is the low whistle for you. Now today I'm going to start with the case, which as you guys can see is this nice tan leather effect fabric. It's not real leather, but it is designed to fit the deQuelery Low D Artist Series whistle. Nice simple opening at the top, lined inside, and as you guys can see, this is where the deQuelery whistle lives. This is an aluminium low whistle. You can see that the deQuelery name and logo is here at the top. The mouthpiece itself also has a logo on. It's a rather slim design mouthpiece, quite long and thin, but it sits quite neatly in the mouth. You can obviously put your mouth a little further down on these whistles than you can on some other whistles. Moving down, you'll see the finger holes and the body itself is nicely finished. Some of the holes are quite large, but the finger spacing isn't overly large for a low whistle. I can actually cover these with my fingertips, although what I would usually do is what I like to call half piper's grip. So fingertips or finger pads on the top and piper's grip on the bottom. That's just because I'm a little bit lazy and my left hand is a little bit slow, so it's easier for me to use finger pads with the left hand and piper's grip with the right. As we get to the bottom of the whistle, you guys will see the whistle key is here and a few rungs at the bottom as well. And I have this gorgeous little made for Stephanie Burton inscription on the back, which I think is a lovely little touch and obviously just makes the whistle your own. Now, as I've mentioned, this whistle is lightweight because aluminium is quite a light material for whistles to be made from. It's quite thick and chunky, and these whistles do require a lot of confidence to play, meaning you can't play these feebly and get the most out of the whistle. So you do need to be prepared to make some noise, put a bit of force and breath into these to get the best sounds out of them. But the sound you do get is absolutely beautiful. So earlier this week I played Lochaber Badger as a YouTube short. I'll play that again for you guys now so you can hear how this whistle sounds, and then I'll take you through some of the features and playability and little quirks of this whistle that make it unique. So, as you can hear, this whistle has a beautiful bit of texture to it, and I absolutely adore that in a low whistle. But it does have that energy, that haunting and beautiful sound that you're looking for in a low whistle. Now, the Artist series itself is cork lined at the top here. So you have this beautiful cork lining on the underside, and this stops any air escaping from the top when you adjust your tuning at all, which I really like. The mouthpiece, as I've mentioned, is sort of long and thin. It's actually made from a hard rubber, and it's a deQuelery own designs. It's not perhaps as comfortable in the mouth as other low whistles that I play, but it's certainly something you get used to, and it does make it easier for hitting those higher notes, and that is a requirement for this whistle. You do need to be quite forceful to reach those upper octave notes quite cleanly. Now, as far as this goes and compares to other whistles, It doesn't actually take that much more push, but you do kind of need to be prepared that you are going to make a lot of noise as you reach the higher notes, and just to be willing to play this openly and boldly. It's not a timid whistle. It's when you really need to let loose and play in order to get the most out of, which makes it a great session whistle, great for playing alongside and accompanying other instruments, playing in wide open spaces, perhaps not so good for practice at home if you have neighbours or if you need to practice maybe at times of the day where you'd rather not disturb people, but it really is a wonderful session whistle to be played out there and to be heard. Now, as with all other instruments, you don't have any problems with half holes or cross fingering on this whistle. You get nice, strong and rich notes throughout. The bell note, the cross fingering, and the holes themselves being quite large make half holing pretty easy on this because you don't actually need to move your fingers very much to actually half hole. As for other features, as I've mentioned, the finger hole spacing on this whistle isn't particularly distant. It's pretty achievable as far as low whistles go. I have played other whistles that have larger finger spacing or more difficult finger spacing. This one's on the easier side, I would say. And as for price, this Artist Series low whistle is just €95, which is a steal as far as low whistles go. You can find more information about this unique and unusual tin whistle head on the deQuelery website, along with obviously this whistle, the High Whistle Artist Series, and a load of other whistles and products that they sell on deQuelery as well. I've linked that in the description down below. If you want to check out some of the reviews that I've made on the High Artist Whistle series, I'll link that here. If you did like this video, please do hit that big thumbs up button. Comment down below what you thought of this whistle, how you think it sounds, your experience with deQuelery whistles, and so much more. And don't forget, of course, to try out the tune that I played today on the tutorial right here. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week. Happy whistling and happy 2022. Bye.